Hey y'all, it's Jan, the sassy Alaskan crafter. How's everybody doing today? This is a take two. We just about had a heart attack. Juffaloop is on the tractor. I hear this big boom. Sat here for just a nanosecond to see if I hear the tractor moving again. No. Yeah, so I had to go look. And he's putting our gravel piles that we use for the driveway, especially if it's icy. Yeah, I think I got a stress headache now. Goodness. But he's okay. He's having fun. Not really. He's working hard. We still are not done with getting things around the house picked up. And we had a pretty good windstorm. Well, when the west coast of Alaska had the remnants of that typhoon, we got some winds from it, but not a thing like what they have had to endure. But we had some things that weren't weighted down, so we have a couple buckets in our raspberry patch. We have a missing tarp. How do you lose a tarp that's as big as a roof? We're hoping that it's just on the backside of the property. But anyway, that's our news. We did get a piquito dusting of snow last night. And the mountains in front are, it's come down pretty low, and the mountains behind us, it also it's coming down. So we really need to put it in overdrive and get it done. Yes, it has been a minute since I have made a video. Nothing catastrophic. I just needed a break. October, our daughter's work schedule got real wonky. Won't go into that story. Let's just say somebody dropped the ball. Anyhow, so our days with little man got switched up a lot. And that's okay. I mean, she could call me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I need you to watch little man. I'm gone. Just like every other grandma. Anyhow, I have been crocheting. I didn't lose my crojo. It might not look like a lot, but one of them was something in progress a long time. And you'll understand why. But first, let's show our, oh, hello, booger check. Let's check our Bodhatapalooza. For the month of October, except for this past week, I did the hats in pink. And we all know, I mean, yeah, this looks pink, but it's more like a heather red, rose, whatever. But we all somehow or another have been affected by breast cancer. We had it in my family, and Jeff has had it in his family. So, I mean, I have a good friend down in California, and his wife is a survivor now. It's over 5 years. And of course, you know, anybody who is struggling with it now. Our good friend, I'm not going to say her name, but she went through the ringer with it. So we're just so happy she's still here with us, because she's a hoot. So with all of that said, oh yeah, guess what? Nothing's changed. I didn't write anything down. So, this was the first hat. It's, let's show the fault line. It's, maybe that's the fault line. What did I do? Nothing. It's got a lot of nice texture. Front posts, half doubles. Yeah. And I used Lion Brand velvet, but it's really soft. The next one took a bit. Because, yeah, they're all single crochets. And that, you know, and it's all done in the round. So, yeah. This was made with, feels like butter. Again, I didn't write anything down. Situation normal. And this is last week's. It's a twisted ear warmer. It was really simple to do, y'all. If you can do double crochets, you can follow Bag O' Day's pattern. She made the directions for the twist very simple. She didn't, you know, go into a lot of, well, it's detailed, but she didn't make it overly detailed. So those are my pinks. And I got to thinking, well, you know, I'm making all these pink hats. And not just women get breast cancer. We had a scare with Jeffalope. It didn't turn out to be cancer. Thank goodness. But he did have to go he had to have a mastectomy. And if he was in the house, he'd probably kick me. And they told him there's a 75% chance that it'll reappear on the other side. So far, it has not. So I decided to make this week's hat. Sorry, Lala, I gotta show it. This week's hat in basic stitch yarn. I don't remember the manufacturer. It is an olive. You know, it kind of looks like a technical hat that it, you know, would take you long time to get it done? Absolutely not. Front post, back post, and regular double crochets. That's it. And then you have, there we go, you can see it over here, our single crochets for the brim. I decided to go ahead and put a crab stitch here, just to make it, for me, look finished. So it, as always, Crystal makes her patterns, her tutorials for her patterns, so beginner friendly, even if it is something that is a little more intermediate. What can I say? If you don't know who Bag O' Day is, I would like to know what rock you're under. Kidding, but not kidding. She has bazillions of tutorials and patterns. She has an Etsy shop. She's hand dyeing yarn now. She's just doing it all. She still has her Bag O' Day channel, but she also has the Nerdy Crocheter. I think it's Crocheter. She does the patterns and crochet and all that on Bag O' Day, and she shows her yarn and finished products. Maybe not finished products. She shows her yarn. As always, she'll be linked down below, and so will Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Okay, so we did the hats. The next thing I did was I made a ghostie with a little hat. And I know Halloween is just like, I made it quite a while ago. And no, it's not finished because it doesn't have the eyes and the mouth on it. Honestly, I have black embroidery thread, but I don't know where I put it. Again, situational. It's made with glow-in-the-dark yarn, and I also used this. It is what's left over from my Haunted Mansion shawl. I still have quite a bit left, so the wheels are rolling. If you have a suggestion, put it in the comments, please. Okay. You know the lady that I did, well, you don't know, but you know the lady I did the baby blanket for. Well, I made her middle son a blanket before he was born. And she has an older daughter, and I kind of felt like she's left out. So I decided to make a Sumbunny. A Sumbunny is from our friend over at Mrs. C's Cottage. Again, no problem with the pattern at all. It's not put together because I had to get something else done. Here's the head, and yes, I'll draw the eyes in a little bit. Kiva, stop it. And here's the body. Here are the ears. Oops. Okay, yep, here are the ears. and the feet and the arms. And I used Red Heart Bitsy stripes. And I have a lot left over. And it will go into a project because I have other of this. This is really a unique bunny. You noticed it didn't have a mouth. Well, there's a story behind it, and I'm just going to make it short and sweet. No mouth, no tell secrets. Big ears, I listen, but I don't speak. And I think kids could, enjoy something like that. I know I do. And yes, I'm still a kid. 80-year-old body, 13-year-old brain. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Last but not least, our Mad Mimi put out a challenge. She's doing another make-along, and it's monthly. The first month is you had to pick a pattern with your name in it. Not the designer, but the pattern had to have your name in it. There are a few patterns that have Jan in it, but a square. No, I don't want to do squares. I think, if I remember correctly, there was a blanket. Well, I could have, because this doggone thing could be a blanket. So I chose Jan's scarf. I purchased the pattern probably a few years ago. I did obviously forget I had it until I was looking, and it was like, oh, I think. So I went through all my digital patterns, and there it was. It is a paid-for pattern, if I didn't say that. So, without further ado, it's folded in half. This is Jan's scarf. And yes, it is folded in half. Don't mind the edges, because those didn't come out real great. So, we will take Nakey Mannequin. I probably should pause because you don't want to see. Of course, you can wear it just like a shawl. And if your head's cold, you can flip it up, put it on your head. I mean, it's ginormous. I mean, honestly, I have not tried it on myself. I'm kind of afraid. There are... Oh, I thought I saw an opening. You don't go this way. You go this way. And this has 300 chain. And I just decided to do mine single foundation crochet, because going back the chain, I wasn't going to do that. So there it is. That's my finished product. And of course you can jazz her up. bring it on over. It's got a good surface, and I just realized you guys probably couldn't see that. So there it is. And I really enjoyed doing it. I did it in, oh, I didn't bring it in with me. Now, behave. Can't lose that. In Lion Brand Mandala Ombre in Harmony. And I'm going to say it took 4. One of them was my old stash, and I had made a ball out of it. You know, this thing. And I want to say that was at least 1.5 or 2 cakes. So it was either 3 or 4 cakes, I think. Anyway. And like I said, I enjoyed making it. It just was a long time doing. I did finish it before the month's end. Whew, because I had to wait for some more yarn to come in. I was really stressing it. But, yeah, I'm very proud of it. Very, very proud of it. And stay tuned, because there is another one in November. And you have to go to Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming to find out what the project is for November. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. With all of that said, I have gotten a text from said Mimi. So I need to close and go see what my Mimi sent me. Who knows what she's up to, because she's in the madhouse. Explain this to me. She goes to the madhouse every day. And at night, she goes to the big house. So is she incarcerated in the loony bin? I think so. Anyway, y'all, I hope you're going to have a really good week. Last week was a good one for you. And in between all of this, my hard drive went, so I don't have my quotes. But I will leave you with this quote. Don't be a butthead unless it's a telemarketer. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.